New year, new me. New year, same me. But a little bit. Right? Everybody always gets a little bit, right? We're supposed to move forward. We're supposed to grow. We're supposed to continuously evolve. I'll tell you where I need to evolve is on tech-wise. I'm not a good tech person. How Erica Badu says, an analog girl in a digital world. She's a Pisces too. So I don't post these videos all the time. I don't know how to edit. I tried to do one for my son's homecoming, and it was good on TikTok, but when I try to put it on Instagram, I messed it up. Still look good because all the pictures. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home, work, to balance the flow of activities. There you go. I know I need to do that. Any kind of clutter, things that you don't need. We were just talking about that the other day, about how liberating it would feel to be able to declutter and live a very simple life. I have been trying to be a minimalist, but it's hard to let go of certain things, so maybe it's time to start letting go. The sun's coming out, see? Any other messages from this deck? So declutter, simplify your life. Things that, if you didn't see it for a whole year and you didn't need it, sorry, but I'm trying not to shake the table. Go ahead and donate it. Some people right now could be listening to music, thinking of things that they have achieved. Maybe it's bringing back memories. Maybe you're using it to think of somebody. Maybe it makes you think of something. Manifestation with music. Simplify your life. Listen to some music. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as it can yield valuable information. So pay attention to certain signs around you. Maybe I need to pay attention. Pay attention to certain signs. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as that can yield valuable information. Something's telling you something. Maybe your spirit guides are trying to tell you something. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So if you're feeling frustrated that something is not quite there where you need it or you want it, don't feel frustrated that it's just around the corner. Stay positive. Simplify. Go clean your room. Go get ready. Like if these, what you're trying to call in is already there. Angel of space clearing. And there's another thing. It's time to clear all negative thoughts and feelings. Well, maybe that's simplify your life. Also, could be the clutter in your mind. What you're constantly thinking of. There's too many different things. You're cluttering your thought process. Maybe it's making you feel overwhelmed to where it does mess with your confidence. So stay optimistic. Go simplify your life as far as either clutter in your house, clutter in your office, clutter in your brain. When they do feng shui, it's supposed to be very clean. There's certain ways that you're supposed to put your room so that it flows, and that's probably the same thing with your mind. You need room to let things flow. Clear that space so that you do have room for better stuff. Especially if it's negative thoughts of yourself, you want to stop doing that. Try your hardest to be able to keep yourself busy so that you don't have time to think negative about yourself, because you're being productive. If you're down on yourself, if you're depressed or so, find something to work on to try to keep yourself distracted, because you're working on something, and then when you're done with that, whatever your project or so, you have that to show that you didn't let something stop you from either learning something or completing something. You still move forward. That is moving forward. That's not just staying stagnant. I am fully present in my now, knowing that the past is gone and the future is an illusion. I am immune to criticism and unfearful of change. Purpose and belonging. It is okay if you do not fit in. You can grow, glow, and go simultaneously. Peace and joy. Let go of the thought that things should be any different than they are at this moment. So stay optimistic. If things are not going exactly how you thought that they were going to go, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Like, whatever is meant for you is going to happen. There's things and people that can get you that will throw you off your path, but you'll eventually get back on it, because what's meant for you is meant for you. Nobody can take that away from you. They can only slow you down if you let them, or if you let certain circumstances dictate your life. Freedom and direction. If someone does not appreciate you for who you are, it is not your job to make them do so. I dedicate my time and energy to people who accept and love me. Yeah. No more time to be dealing with people that don't appreciate your work, don't appreciate you, yourself, your time. You want to be around people that have responsibilities and are responsible too. Everybody's time is valuable. Nobody wants somebody there and you're not being appreciated, or your time is not being valued. No more of that. Healing and forgiving, and purpose and belonging. Sometimes we must accept that people did the best that they could with the resources that they had. The circumstances can sometimes be confused by identity, but where you are does not equate for who you are. So, parents, it could be your parents, maybe you're forgiving your parents for, nobody's childhood was perfect, and sometimes we get frustrated with things that we either didn't do when we were a kid, or why didn't my parents do this? Why didn't, well, you know, they worked with what they had. And sometimes, you know, we got to accept that they did the best that they could with what they had, right? But it doesn't mean that you have to stay or repeat those cycles also. You can be the one that breaks a cycle by forgiving, by healing, and knowing that you're going to do better for your family, and that way the next generation does do better. It doesn't identify, your past does not identify you. That is part of your story. That is who made you who you are. I am a magnet attracting everything that belongs to me. Circumstances are temporary, this shall pass. So going through hard times, either as a child or recently, that does not mean that your life is over. You keep moving forward. It doesn't have to be big steps, little goals to know that you're still moving, but you're not staying stagnant. When you stay stagnant, that's when the depression becomes heavier. That's what the negativity energy feeds off of that. Little baby steps. If you've been a hermit because somebody hurt you or because something didn't go your way, you need to get out. My current relationships are healthy, successful, and thrive in perfect and peaceful way. So believe that. Be optimistic that who the people that you are around, the people that are in your life, you pray that they are there with good intention, and you pay attention to the signs. If something tells you that they're not there for your highest good or for your good or for the people around them, then that's spirit giving you that to be mindful and pay attention. Take this one. Freedom and direction. It's not anyone else's responsibility. It is not anyone else's responsibility to validate your support, your endeavors, or cheer you on. I only give attention to positive things, people, and ideas. So, you know, there's going to be people around you that are not going to be your biggest cheerleaders or even give you a congratulation, but you know what? You don't need support from people like that. You validate yourself. You be your biggest cheerleader. You be your mama. The mama that, you know, like, that's proud of you. Nothing else. Thanks for I'll use that one. So simplify your life. Stay optimistic about things that are going on. Like, you know, if you haven't heard from somebody or haven't heard back from a job or so, don't think that it's over. It's the beginning of the year. People are starting to kind of get back into the groove of things from the holidays. So just be calm, pay attention to your messages, things that, you know, either spirit is given to you or someone's actually sending you a message, like an email. So clear those negative thoughts. I am a magnet attracting everything that belongs to me. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. That's a cool card. You may have been holding back a lot of yourself to kind of please other people. It's time to unleash that. Your inner passions, inner desires of what you want in life. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. It's a quiet time right now. It's like the quietest time of the day, and you try to find those peaceful moments where you can embrace that and take a few minutes to thank God for everything that you have, and to ask for the energy to be able to, you know, persevere through anything. Thank Him for another day. Another day to see the light. Another arrow, broken arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. You know, whatever you use to feel like, you know, we know that God is always with us and He's always protecting us. But if you have like a little charm and little crystals, so something that is for protection, amethyst or onyx or obsidian or something that you can kind of carry, or wear your cross, or it's just surround yourself with protective energy.